Hey everybody, this is Ben here at That Cologne Guy coming at you with a new review. How's it going? Happy Friday to you. As you know, this is the channel that welcomes you to your weekend. So I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe, healthy, and positive during these incredibly odd times that we are in. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I pretty much, most of the week, practically every day actually, I feel like I pretty much just get up, get ready, work, exercise, and sleep, eat, and pretty much do the same thing again the next day. So stay strong, and I hope you're doing well. Before I dive into this episode of Lightening by Babylon Fragrances, I would like to first quickly welcome all the new subscribers. We have had yet just another plethora of subscribers, and I sincerely appreciate that. So welcome aboard. Welcome to the Cologne crew. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And I will put up here my channel trailer so you can check out how my channel is different from others. Among other things, I do Amouage Men, Amouage Women, Amouage Library Collection, and then I have a First Impression series that I do every summer, although I'm running a little bit late this year, of which this is a part. So check that out, and again, welcome aboard, and thank you so much. So before I take a look at the review, I'd like to mention the couple things. Number one is September apparently is the Babylon Fragrances Awareness Month here at That Cologne Guy, because this entire month, I took a look at Babylon Fragrances. This is my last one. I really enjoyed it. If you don't know, they're a company that actually say on their website what the fragrance smells like. So these are clones, and they say so. So this one is based on Tom Ford's Noir Extreme, and this episode is going to be different because I actually don't know. I don't know a lot about that one. I have not smelled that one. In previous episodes, for a couple of them, I was able to compare the two, right? But in this episode, this essentially will be kind of a gateway on whether or not I want to move on to Tom Ford or not. So will I want Tom Ford's Noir Extreme or Babylon Fragrances Lightening? Stay tuned and find out. All right, welcome back. So as I said, this is my final Babylon Fragrances. I am going to be taking a look at Lightening. So this is Lightening, and I keep saying that because, let's see, can I get it there? There we go. So this one is not lightning. It's not like lightning and thunder. It is lightening. And I wanted to read real quick for you the description that they give, and then I wanted to read the notes. I don't normally do that. I prefer the spontaneous kind of chit-chat approach, but I wanted to quickly just read, so I want you to know I'm reading. A couple weeks ago, I tried to use a teleprompter once and as practice, and yeah, no, it's just not my style. I like talking to you guys directly. This one says, this is their website, Lightning is an oriental woody fragrance designed to give men a boost of confidence. Whoa. Can they get us more hair too? The aroma is very long-lasting and very powerful, but yet has a hint of gentleness and softness. The sweetness and richness of jasmine as a heart note blends in smoothly with the mouth-watering aroma vanilla, while leaving you with amber and sandalwood. If you like Tom Ford Noir Extreme, then you will fall in love with Lightening. Top notes: cardamom, nutmeg, saffron, neroli. Just listen to these notes. Top notes: cardamom, nutmeg, saffron, neroli. Middle notes: kulfi, and I'll talk about that in a second, orange blossom, rose, and jasmine. Base notes: vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. I mean, can we say mouth-watering? If that doesn't sound mouth-watering to you, then I'll add one more thing. Kulfi, I looked this up, is an Indian dessert, and so you guys can help me if you've tried it before. I have not tried it. Believe it or not, I am not a huge dessert fan, which is probably pretty odd to most of you. So I have not tried this, but the kulfi, Kulfi, is an Indian dessert, and if it tastes anything like it smells, then it's absolutely fantastic. So there is a lot going on in this fragrance. Mouth-watering is the one expression that I would use for this one. Like it or not, it certainly is mouth-watering. So this is an Oriental Woody. The Tom Ford Noir Extreme or Noir Extreme came out in 2012, and this to me is a definite yes. And I have faux sprays, so I won't be able to spray because I used all of it this week. There is nothing left. So I'm going to set it over here because I don't know if you noticed with the Babylon fragrances, but in my past couple episodes, I would play with the bottle as I was talking and it would make noise. So I apologize for that. I'm going to set that away. So this one has just a lot going on. The main thing that I'd want you to take away from this episode is, number one, actually, there are three things. Number one, it indeed is mouth-watering. Absolutely. It's very, very sweet and aromatic, and I like the description. Number two, it definitely wants me to know more, to try more about Tom Ford and to look into his house more. I have not really tried too much. I just tried Black Orchid, which I love. And then coming up in 2 weeks, I've got the Neroli Portofino that I'm going to try. And then, of course, this one now that I would want to try. So it has certainly succeeded in piquing my interest. Okay, so then the third thing is I want to get this out of the way real quick, even before I get to the notes. Some people have suggested that this is similar to Man in Black, and I have to say, this one certainly is not. So Lightening by Babylon Fragrances is definitely not like Man in Black. Okay, so I just want to declare that right now. Now, could Noir Extreme be similar to Man in Black in ways that this one isn't? Yes, because I haven't smelled it, so I don't know that. But I would really doubt that because I definitely don't get that kind of vibe at all. I have Man in Black, and I'm getting another bottle actually. I love Man in Black, and I don't think that this purchase would be superfluous for you in your collection if you already have Man in Black. I don't think so. I don't see them as ultra similar at all. So I've already read the notes. I would just say what stands out really is on my skin is definitely the jasmine, cardamom, the Indian dessert, the kulfi, and vanilla. So, wow. I buy into this. I really like this one. I genuinely appreciate it. Now, it didn't last as long as I would have liked, but then again, it could be because I was at the very, very end of this bottle. So, I'm going to go ahead and say that longevity for me was 4 to 6, but I'm open to the idea that it could have been 6 to 8. So, we'll call it 6 even. How's that? We'll just cut the difference and say 6 hours. Knowing, again, fully admitting that might not be the same for you, especially if you have the Noir Extreme or if you have a lot of sprays for Babylon fragrances. And then also projection. Projection was quite good. This is definitely not an office scent because it projects quite well and is an Oriental Woody that smells like a dessert. It's an Oriental Woody, but it's almost a gourmand. And it's extremely sweet. So this is something that projects very well, and especially in the first 2 hours, and then it kind of gets closer to the skin. So I would say it's an arm's length for the first 2 hours, and then it really falls down closer to the skin. I don't spray on my clothes, so if you do, you'll get a better projection there anyway. But projection was pretty much what I wanted it to be, although maybe I would have liked just a little bit more. So projection, 0 the first 2 hours, arm's length definitely. The sillage was a tad disappointing, I would say, but I would have liked a tad more. But this isn't something like within a half hour it just sits on your skin. Definitely not. It's not a beast either. It's kind of right in the middle. So I would have liked a tad more on projection, but I'm still okay with what I had. And I talked about longevity already. So now events, I've already kind of gone into that, so I'm going to segue right into it now. Definitely not for the office. Wow. This is definitely one for the evening. This is definitely one to garner compliments. This is definitely for a close, intimate setting, this would be something you would want to wear either to go out, a romantic night out, definitely for the night. As far as the season, though, I I don't really know that I could say a season other than probably the 3 seasons minus the summer. I mean, I don't know how well this would do, and really, I think it could get cloying in the heat. So I would probably stay away from it in the summer, but this would be great for the fall and the spring and even the winter. So that's how I view this fragrance. It kind of works that way, doesn't it? With the real sticky gourmands, you just wonder if they're going to get cloying if it gets over a certain if it gets into the higher temperatures. So. Age group. I think what's going to happen here, this is definitely a unisex fragrance. This is certainly unisex. And as far as age group, I won't even do the continuum. I think this is just right down the pike unisex. For me, that's how I view it. It's just an incredibly sweet, inviting, pleasant scent. And then the second thing would be age group. I think what you're going to see probably is 30 and up as far as people who actually are purchasing this. The target audience might be for younger, but I think in the end you're going to see mostly 30 and up, men and women. I don't even know. I don't even know the percentage as far as, for men and women as far as those who are wearing this. I think it really could be 50-50. Let me know if this is something that you wear, whether it be the Tom Ford or this one. And I know it is for guys, but the ladies could easily pull this off. It's just a wonderful, wonderful scent. Okay, so to finish up, I'm going to answer the question that I originally asked at the beginning, which was, would this be some sort of gateway? Would this pique my interest to want to know more and eventually even get a Tom Ford Noir Extreme or this one? And the answer is unequivocally yes. I would really like to have either this one or the Tom Ford. It certainly piqued my interest. This is an original scent. It might not be for you. There's just a lot going on in these. This is a complex fragrance. This is not a linear fragrance that you're just going to wear. This is definitely not a blind buy friendly, and it's not for the folks who just like to wear the same fragrance every day and could care less because they just want compliments, right? Or they just want to smell a certain way, the one that they like. This is definitely a complex fragrance. It's definitely for certain times and certain places and certain events. So because of that, some people will really, really like this one. I like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely piqued my interest. I would like to know more about the Tom Ford Noir Extreme, and I would even absolutely consider getting the Lightening, not Lightning, bottle of Babylon fragrances. Okay, so I mentioned earlier that I only have faux sprays because I have used every single one. I mean, this is as bone dry as it gets. So these are faux sprays, but if this is your first episode with me, I end each episode by spraying the number that I give. So this is a 4 out of 5 sprays for me. This is a rock solid release, either by Tom Ford or Babylon fragrances. Lightening is certainly worth it. I really, really enjoyed this one. It's oriental woody, but I'm going to go ahead and call it, at that Cologne guy, we're going to call it absolutely a gourmand. This is just a delicious, seductive, romantic, inviting scent. So you know what? 4 out of 5 we're going to go. I'm going to go 1 on each side of the neck and 1 on each wrist. And these are faux sprays. You'll still get the sound effects though. Boom. Boom. Nothing. Boom. And boom. Okay, there you have it. Another review by the boards. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your comments and just everything. So have a great weekend. Take care. I hope you have enjoyed walking through Babylon fragrances as a house with me this month. Next episode, I am taking a look at a couple other things as I wind down my friend and subscriber Wes's package that he sends me every year. So his business is down below. Check that out. And always remember, fragrance marks the celebration of today. Take care, everybody. Okay, so just to sneak in a quick bonus feature, I wanted to add that last week I went over the 250 subscriber mark. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And this week we are celebrating here at That Cologne Guy the 15,000 view mark we went over this week, and we also went over the 1,000 hours, 1,000 hour mark of viewing. So, milestones abound here at That Cologne Guy, and I wanted to say thank you. And for those interested, those of you who have asked a couple times, you may have noticed in this episode I am sporting my new DT770s by Bear Dynamics. So I finally got my my new headphones in. So we are going to say au revoir to the sporty 2000s. Listening to Black Eyed Peas, Meet Me Halfway, and we are just going to enjoy. These are amazing, by the way. So I am not sponsored by Bear Dynamic, but they are absolutely superb. So really wish you're doing well. Take care, and bye-bye.